We're over at the pond, and I see the cattails you pulled out. You did a great job pulling the roots out on those. We unloaded that. That's that pile right up there. And then I went back out and noticed, yeah, that they're not coming out easy, but they're coming out by the roots, which is really nice because once you pull the roots out, they're done. Anyway, like I say, I pulled the pile out, and then I went back out and I pulled these out, letting them dry out a little bit. It's so dang heavy when they're all wet, but I'm trying not to trample the new plants here, the new grass. But anyway, I got that area. There's still some more right there, and those are irises. But there's a bunch right in here, right in this area. So there's some laying on the bank there, and then all these. And I'm gonna go back out and try to get the rest of that over there, and then start working over there, and then there's a big bunch over there. But getting a good percentage of roots, as you know, when you got the ones you got. So anyway, so we're doing that right now. Also been clearing brush and trees out back. Pool site up there. A lot of work going on. I'll take a video maybe tomorrow or the next day once they get the walls up in there. There's interior walls. I'll show you that. Sorry I haven't been sending a lot of videos, but I'm using up a lot of data because I have to use my Verizon data to upload these YouTube videos because our internet's still not working. I got a guy coming up tomorrow from the internet company, and I talked to him. I went down there yesterday and talked to him for like an hour and a half, the owner of the company, and we think we might have it figured out what's going on. And so anyway, I told him, I said, if we can't get this worked out, then we're gonna have to do something different. It's we get a good deal. It's $50 a month. The other company's $100 a month. That's what they used to be. I don't even know what they are now. So I'd like to stick with these guys if they can get us going. What's happening is the demand is too high. Everybody's streaming, and it's just they don't have enough broadband, don't have enough bandwidth, and they're turning down. He said he's turning down 3 customers a week, and Mount St. Helena is just they've let too many people pull from that site. So anyway, a couple different options. Up at the top of the hill, if you look out that way, there's a place called Castle Rock Mountain, and you can see the tower from up there. The problem is we don't have a line of sight from your house. The only line of sight would be over at the water tank, but we don't have power over there. Anyway, there's a lot of bandwidth out on Castle Rock that would solve all our problems, but it would take some work and some money to get it hooked up. So we can always talk about that later. But anyway, the guy's coming up tomorrow. We're going to see if we can get it working, you know, at least like it was in the beginning. So we'll see I'll let you know what happens. Anyway, like I say, they're up there and they're building the interior walls around the kitchen, the sink, the bathroom, you know, all that stuff has the little partition walls, and they're getting all that hooked up, all the plumbing, electrical, a lot of little just tedious work getting it all wired in and plumbed into that wall that they're going to pour. So hopefully we'll be pouring soon. Maybe hopefully next week, one day next week. I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, once we get our internet going, then I can upload these videos on my Wi-Fi, and it doesn't cost anything. But when I use the Verizon to upload these videos, it's just really, I mean, I'm using 7 gigs a month, and last month I used 10 because I'm using too much. I went over 3 gigs last month, so really need to get the internet going. Anyway, Jimmy's over there trimming those willow trees, so the sprinklers will water the plants. They grow back so fast, and anyway they bushed up again, so it wasn't getting quite enough water on the plants there, so he's trimming those all back. Now what's happening here, which I knew was going to happen, is they're really watering this landscape. They're dumping a lot of water every night, and along with the plants growing, the weeds are all coming back. And I knew that was going to happen. I don't know what we're going to do about it. I mean, if you look over here, look at the green here. I mean, those are going to, I'm not sure what kind of weeds they are, but I have a feeling they're going to get tall. So I get a lot of satisfaction from pulling weeds. It's very therapeutic, but if Jimmy and I are going to weed this, I mean, that's pretty much all we're going to be doing, because it's just going to take, you know, a long time. So I don't know what we're going to do about that. And of course, whatever you want us to do, we'll do. But I just don't know what they had in mind as far as weed control. I don't know if you can see the grass. It's growing. It's not growing like the weeds are, but of course you saw it this weekend. You saw where they planted, and I think they're doing okay. Some of those are dying because this is where the sprinkler wasn't working for a while. They got all that fixed, but anyway. But it's all good. It's all okay. Everything's looking good. I know we had a nice hot weekend. It cooled down last week. We had the weekend that was hot. You came up, then it was a nice week, but it wasn't real hot. And it's supposed to heat up this week, so hopefully it will, because these grapes, they're going, but they'd ripen a lot faster if we had some heat. So I've been checking them, and they haven't progressed a lot since I took all those readings a couple weeks ago, that weekend you were up. As far as I know, Diageo hasn't been up to do samples at all. I kind of wish they'd come up and do a sample. I'd like to know where we're at as far as their numbers. So anyway, that's all. Nothing really else to report. I heard Amy's coming up on Thursday, I think, for a meeting. I thought that's what I heard. And anyway, that's it for now.